4 or 5. Thanks.
Welcome back. The time is now 7:40 and Will Meyer, the movie guy, is with us talking about top movies at the box office this weekend. And we want to know which movie you're more likely to watch. Is it the thriller, A Quiet Place, or the more feel-good movie, The Leisure Seeker? So you can go to WBIR.com/yourvote or on our app and let us know, and we'll check in with those results in just a little bit. We can already see some people are voting right now. It looks like A Quiet Place. So a lot of people like thrillers. So let's start with that one, A Quiet Place. Now, I read originally that this movie was only going to have one line in it, too.
Oh, yeah. They originally were to go completely silent, and it's not now, but I think that it is a mostly silent movie, which is really interesting, and so it's a tough job for the director, who's actually John Krasinski, who stars in this film, to make this movie, entertaining, but also to tell a story visually without much dialogue. So it's about these creatures that inhabit the earth, and if they hear you make a single sound above a whisper, they will hunt you down instantaneously. And so, this family of 4 has to navigate their survival in silence. And it's a movie that stars Krasinski and Emily Blunt, and Krasinski, directed and co-wrote this film. Not his first foray into writing and directing, but I think it's his first successful one. And so he does a good job at making a movie that feels inventive, mostly tense, and also has some thematic meat to its bones too. It's a movie that, I think does a good job of entertaining us most of the time, and I think that's largely because he embraces silence here. And so silence is the strength of this film. It's not the weakness. He immerses the viewer in a world that is as quiet as the characters. And so we really feel like we're there with them, and we see the stakes early on from that scene of what can happen, when you do make a loud noise. So we spend most of the movie on pins and needles just waiting for a loud sound to occur. And so when one does happen, we freak out just like the characters do. And I thought the writers just did a really, clever job of creating potential for suspense. There's a deaf character in this film, and so therefore she doesn't know when she's making any noise, and so that adds an extra layer of suspense. I think that it's a film too that isn't always thrilling. I think that Krasinski, struggles with the pacing just a little bit. In the middle, I was kind of bored, but he makes up for it with a thrilling third act. So I think that this movie is, like I said, it has some thematic meat to its bones. It's about more than just monsters, and all the best monster movies are. So this is a film that's really about parenting. It's about the parents' struggle to protect their child because that's their role, but knowing that you're not always going to be able to do that successfully. So I thought that was really interesting. Some of the father-daughter melodrama didn't quite work for me, but overall, I was really impressed by this movie. The audience loved it. I just loved that the audience, they were actually silent and respectful for most of the film, and so it really, I thought it was really good. So I'm going to say 3 out of 4 stars.
3 out of 4? Yeah. Okay, and I think most of our viewers will be happy to hear that because our megaphone results before we went, oh, well, actually, no, look, The Leisure Seeker has grown. I thought it was going to be A Quiet Place. Well, let's talk about The Leisure Seeker.
This is a movie about a runaway couple that decide to go on one